Hello, everybody out there on YouTube. Welcome to the very first episode of BenBChill Gaming. My name is Ben. I'll be the host of course, this great YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be playing a little game called SnowRunner. For those of you who are not aware, SnowRunner is a follow-up game to the previous version, which is called MudRunner. This, as a follow-up, they've added a few extra things, including snow. For those of you who have no idea anything about SnowRunner, it's basically best described as like a kind of driving slash delivery slash off-road slash physics based game. Essentially what you're doing is you're taking sort of like off-road vehicles or delivery vehicles and driving objects from point A to point B and kind of using uh, the 4x4 vehicles to get over some very difficult terrain. The name of the game is basically reading terrain and learning how to kind of like get around those obstacles. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. The new game, new campaign. Just delete this one. We don't need this one anymore, and just keep on going here. So yeah, like I said, it's again, it's kind of like a physics-based driving delivery game. It's really fun. It's definitely a good game. I like to just fire up and play, just kind of chill and relax. And it's definitely a good game to get started on BenBChill Gaming. So let's go ahead and get this party started here. So it says, thank you for joining a recovery maintenance effort, blah, 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 blah. We don't need that. It says, first you need to find a watchtower. Then you need to find a truck capable of transporting materials. You need to repair the bridge. And after the bridge is repaired, you'll be able to reach the first garage. So that's what we're going to do. The goal of this episode is to get to the garage. That's the very first thing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to kind of get through the tooltips here because I have played this a couple of times already before. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. So right away you can tell this vehicle does not want to drive straight. This is a Chevrolet 1500 pickup truck. It's talking about exploration map. You can press the, I'm using a DualShock 4, so it's telling me I can push the touchpad to use the map, and then change to low gear. We don't need low gear, we just need all-wheel drive. So let's put all-wheel drive on. Keep on going. There it goes. Thank you for telling me how to turn on all-wheel drive. It says you should use low gear. We don't need low gear right now. Let's just keep on going. So yeah, off we go here. As you can see, very bumpy, rocky terrain. It's a bit of a challenge to get going here just out of the gates, but this is kind of what to expect. You're going to see it's quite bumpy. Not all of the roads or routes in this game are this kind of bumpy and this muddy. Some of them are just flat concrete, but most of them are pretty bumpy and muddy, and it's a bit of a challenge to get through, but that's kind of the name of the game. So let's keep on going here. So it wants us to get to this very first watchtower. The watchtower is just up this road. Now the watchtowers, just to explain, the watchtowers are basically like opening up sections of the map, which I'll show you guys once I get to the first watchtower. So yeah, you're going to want to explore, find the watchtowers to find the things, the points of interest on the map. Here we go, reading terrain. It says you will encounter different kinds of terrain, such as road, dirt, mud, water, rock slides, snow, ice, yada yada, that sort of thing. Only most experienced drivers with well-equipped vehicles can drive on any kind of terrain. Now, therein lies the crux of this whole game. Forget the experienced driver's part, it's about having a well-equipped vehicle. Very early on in this game, I found it very frustrating when I first got started because this game doesn't do a great amount of hand-holding here in terms of what you need to do in order to be successful. It actually puts a lot of pitfalls directly in front of you and doesn't really kind of explain very well how to get around the obstacles. You have to kind of figure it out. This is a pretty obvious one, right? There's a bunch of barricades. You're not supposed to go this way. You're supposed to take that muddy dirt path. So let's go down the muddy dirt path. The funny thing about this obstacle, though, is you don't need to actually, you don't need to take the detour. You can actually go straight through. You know what? Instead of taking the dirt road, let's just plow right through these barriers. So we're going to go through these barriers into the riverbed. I'll just go a little slow so we don't flood the truck. Out the other side, as if that was even a problem. You would think you would get stuck, which is why the barriers are up, but nope. So this is the fuel station or the fuel depot. We're going to come here at every time we pass by pretty much and just load up on fuel. You might as well get fuel because you're here. I guess we didn't really need it because we were mainly full, but it doesn't really matter. We're just going to get it anyway. And then go this way to the watchtower. Now, again, here's another thing. Directly in front of the truck, you notice there's this huge puddle. and this dirt pile. That is probably the first place to get stuck in the game, where you might have to like winch yourself out if you get stuck. Again, this game is about reading the terrain and kind of managing it. I'm just going to go around it. I'm not going to go in this mud pile. Done. Perfect. That was easy. So, here we go, up the hill now to the first watchtower. Yeah, again, guys, very easy to get stuck in that first mud puddle. The biggest thing I can tell you about this game is make sure you scout ahead and make sure you know your route. I kind of already know this beginning part of this game, so I'm just going to go ahead and blitz through it here. So it says, good job, you discovered your first watchtower. Discovering watchtowers will reveal parts of the map. To repair the bridge, you'll need a bigger vehicle to transport materials. Open your map to look at your surroundings. Objective, find a truck capable of transporting the materials needed to repair the bridge. Okay, no problem. Launch the observation. So here's this little scene they play every time you get to a watchtower when you do the observation. We don't need to necessarily do that every single time, so I'm going to skip through that in the future. Okay, so anyway, we have unlocked this square section of the land. Obviously the fuel station is where we just were. This is important. We're going to get this a little bit later. This is an upgrade for the truck that'll help us basically be better equipped for different challenges that lay ahead. There's a lumber mill here where we can get lumber. It's obvious answer there. This trailer is this flatbed sideboard trailer thing or whatever. This is actually important. We are going to use this. And here's the truck that we need. So we need to get to this truck in order to unlock the mission. Now, the mission is going to be that we need to repair this bridge right here. We're going to get that unlocked to us once we get the truck. Now you can see in the town square here, there's some material and another trailer here. So it says exploration watchtower. Discovering watchtowers will reveal parts of the map. Well, thanks. Marking your way. Pressing R2 can place markers. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's place some markers. So I'm going to put a marker here. I'm going to put a marker here. Oops, that didn't work for some reason. Let's delete all the waypoints by holding L2. So again, marker there. Marker there. Marker there. I don't know why it does that. Oh, because I had the reticle over the truck sign. That would make sense. Okay, marker there. Marker there. And a marker there. And that's it. So that's our little trail that we've got laid out. Alright, and here we go. So I'm going to reverse. Find the first marker. Oh, there it is. And the second marker is just over there. So just go this way now. Come on, Chevy 1500. This is a pretty decent scout truck. There are different types of trucks in the game, which I'll kind of explain a little bit as we go here. One of the very first trucks we're going to get is this GMC highway truck. That's actually what we're going to get. And I'll tell you right now, this muddy hill that we're about to go down here, I would never attempt to do this in this GMC truck. But again, this game doesn't really kind of explain that sort of stuff to you when you first get out. So if you're like me, and you're just kind of exploring these kinds of games for the very first time, it's actually a little frustrating because there's plenty of opportunity to get yourself stuck when you probably shouldn't. And it's kind of obvious to avoid certain things when you either have somebody explain it to you like I'm doing now, or you just trial and effort and you're like, why didn't I think about that earlier? So I made a lot of mistakes. I hope you guys are learning from my mistakes. Anyway, moving on. So up we go here, up the road, up this little area. Again, just following the waypoints. The truck should be right up here. We're going to have our first vehicle that we get to unlock, which is this GMC highway truck that I was telling you about. And there it is in all of its glory. New truck discovered. You found your first highway truck. This truck is designed for roads, so there's no off-road options included. Try not to fall in the swamp or drive into deep mud with it. You can find out more about the different types of trucks in the codex available from the menu. Now the funny thing about this is that if you push the options button and you go to the codex, it tells you trucks. Like these are vehicle upgrades, I guess. Highway trucks. They are the best vehicles you could possibly use on hard surfaces and have some degree of success with them even. They are usually very fuel-conservative vehicles with just enough power to haul cargo, blah, 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 blah. Essentially, don't take them off-road. Scouts are basically the trucks that we already have, or the truck that we already have, the Chevy 1500. That's a very capable truck. You're pretty much going to want to scout every road before you go and attempt something. Alright, so let's stop the engine of this truck. Let's put the handbrake on, change the truck, jump in the GMC, and here we go. So now it's telling us to do this job in the Steel River Township. So we're going to select this, Old Bridge Construction. Again, I'm going to just select it. I'm going to press the right button on the D-pad to activate it and track it. And now we are tracking it. So it says repair the bridge. So this marker is saying, okay, these are the steel or the metal beams, sorry, that we need to pick up. So we need to pick up these metal beams from here and deliver them to the bridge down here. Now, first pro tip I would say for this game is we are going to do both the wooden planks, which are these right here, and the metal beams in one delivery. So we're going to take our GMC truck and we're going to get some wood. The wood is going to be delivered using this sideboard trailer, this right here. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this sideboard trailer. And then we are going to go up to the town square and get the metal beams in the back of the truck and then drive all the way down to the old bridge to complete this task in one foul swoop. So here we go. What we first need to do is we need to get this sideboard trailer. I've got a couple of tricks in order to get that, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But if we sort of plan things out, which always I recommend you guys plan your routes out before you attempt them. The most logical choice after getting this trailer is to go up this hill and into town, right? Well, the problem with this is that I'm not doing a great job of showing it to you, but this hill is actually quite steep. This little pathway through here is quite muddy and steep, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be sitting here winching myself against trees the entire time. So I'm not going to go up this. Plus, if you let me say that you can't even make it up this hill with just the truck alone, let alone cargo. So the added extra weight of the cargo is not going to help make it up the hill. We are going to be pulling this trailer. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is go get this trailer. And then we're going to go the opposite way, pretty much back the way we came to the main road. And then on the main road, where this truck will do a heck of a lot better on proper concrete roads rather than mud. So we're going to bomb down the little hill here. Try not to roll the truck over. We're okay. I'm going to boot on over here to where the trailer is located. For those of you who don't know, it is just at the end of this little road right here. So we're going to turn down this road. And there it is. There's the trailer right there. So we need to get that trailer full of wood. Now we're going to turn in here and you're going to go, well, Ben, how are we going to get that trailer when we look at that big muddy puddle directly in front of us? Well, yeah, that muddy puddle is definitely going to stop this truck. Even if we manage to back this truck all the way up and attach the trailer, or even get a winch on the trailer, we're not going to be able to pull that trailer out of that mud with this truck. It's just not well enough equipped. Remember what I was saying before about having a properly equipped vehicle? Well, definitely that's what we need. This is not a properly equipped vehicle, but this is what we have, and this is what we got to make do with. So, I have a trick. My trick is to back this truck up, which I'm not going to do a very good job backing it up. Let's do it anyway. We're going to back this truck up. We're going to say F you to these trees. Oh, let's try not to roll it first. Sorry, we're going to run over these trees. If I can actually drive properly. Oh, yeah, I'm having a hard time doing it. Okay, straight up and over those trees. Bust down the fence. The truck is way bigger than the fence. And back up super sneakily to the trailer. Whoop, I'm actually on the trailer. Let's move forward a little bit. Stop. That's good there. Attach the trailer using the sub-menu. And we are off. Alright, now, we still might get stuck going up on the way out. So again, remember guys, I was telling you that if you come out of here and you turn to the right, and you go up that hill in the distance there, just to the right of the yellow marker, that's a tough haul to get to the town. It's easier to go left and go along this road. So let's go ahead and map out that route that I was explaining about. So here's the fuel station. We're not at the fuel station. We're over here. All right. So we need to go here. And instead of going this way, we're going to go this way. Here. 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 Again, we actually came this way from the fuel station. We're going to go back this direction, this little slip road. Hopefully we don't get stuck on this hill, but it's entirely possible. Get onto this road, go back this direction, through the fallen creek, because I would never want to take the trailer or this highway truck off-road and going that way. Come back through town here. Turn right, and then into the town square. So let's do this. Alright, now off we go. Over these trees, you don't need to worry about these trees, no problem. Save the environment and everything with those trees, don't worry about that, we're just going to keep on going. And here we go, up the hill. Now, I'm going to try to keep the momentum up in this truck as much as possible, just so we don't get stuck. I think it's very possible for us to get stuck. See, we're already spinning tires. Oh, we're getting bogged down already. Might want to go down to low gear. Again, no all-wheel drive available in this truck right now, so see if we can just wiggle this truck free. Come on. Come on. Come on, truck. Okay, I think we might actually be stuck for the very first time in this game. We might be stuck. Alright. So this is going to happen. We just need to be patient with this, guys. There's really nothing you can do about it for the most part. Oh, and I just busted that tree. Broke 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 that tree. That, whatever we just attached to there, that seems solid. Okay, here we go. Up and out. Release the winch. Very slowly, hopefully, we should be able to make it up this hill here in low gear. Boom, we made it. And this is exactly what I was talking about when I was saying earlier that it's very easy to get yourself stuck going up the hill. Right there, that's the very first time it happened in this playthrough, obviously. Going up the hill the other way would have been the exact same thing, but worse. Again, this is a little bit easier. I'm actually going to get the truck out of low gear now, get it back into the automatic gear, which is, if you look in the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see the little circles on A. A is for auto forward, auto reverse. Don't need to worry about changing gears. A little bit bouncy, doesn't matter, just don't lose the load. Hill, and through the little stream. The stream shouldn't be that deep, so it shouldn't be a problem for this truck and trailer. Yeah, no problem, made it through there. Here we are, we made it to the road. Alright, so now we're going to make a hard right. So this is again the main road that we first started on, first got our truck. And here we are at the barricades again. This is the barricades that I plowed through earlier. Remember I was telling you guys? So again, we can go left. I'm not going to go left. We're just going to go straight, even with this big truck. We should have enough momentum to get down this little hill, through the stream and out the other side. So here we go. Sploosh. Water, up the other side, didn't get stuck at all, no problem there. Not going to worry about fuel, we're going to get fuel on the way back. And off we go. Okay, rolling into town now. I actually think this game looks really, really, really good. It's quite good graphics wise, and the physics are really good, but what I find kind of not great is the lack of kind of anything happening in town. Like, the whole place is dead. Like, there's not even really any vehicles. Like, I guess there's one truck right there, one SUV or something parked out front, but like nothing's moving, nobody's moving, nothing's around. I really don't understand why this place feels so dead, but I mean, clearly this pizza place is the place to go to get food because like one person's there. All right, good. Cargo management. Okay, so here we are. We're at the, whatever this is called. The camera's kind of glitching out here. Oh, because I was stuck on the building. Okay, let's turn it this way. All right, here we go. So again, here we are at the town. We've got our wood that we need to finish the contract in the back. The empty space that we have in the back of this truck for cargo, we are going to fill it using the cargo management of metal beams. Auto load some metal beams and close it up and take off down the road. Now I'm not going to bother setting waypoints because I happen to know exactly where we need to go. Cruise out of town here and head off down the hill. Okay, we're just leaving town. We've got a full heavy load on the truck. It's a little bit harder to control than it was before. Again, for those of you curious, I happen to be using a DualShock 4 controller from my PlayStation 4. Playing this game on PC. Looks quite good on PC with my graphics card. Really like the look of it. Graphics again, super good. Pretty easy to control with a controller. I do have a Logitech G27 steering wheel and a pedal set as well. A Fanatec pedal set. I'm actually into a lot of racing games and driving games as well. And so you guys will probably see some of that in the future, but for now I'm just using the controller to play this game. I didn't really think that the steering wheel would be the best thing to do driving this game in third person. I prefer to play this game third person. You can actually change to first person. I believe if I do what do I do it again? Nope. Like this, yeah. First person mode, so you can do it like this, but the guy's always kind of driving like a lunatic with his hands moving in that mode. I prefer third person. I think third person is the best. So, all right, we're gonna turn this way to get to the bridge. So here is the bridge, or at least it will be a bridge once we've actually built it. So we're gonna go ahead and deliver the cargo. Okay, unloaded cargo. Yeah, whatever. So here's the first part of the bridge being built. Those are the metal beams that we delivered, and now it wants the wood, because we already have it. We can finish this contract right away. And boom, there you go, contract complete. New driver rank unlocked, and we've been rewarded with 350 experience points and $2,100 cash. So it says every contract completed will provide you with money and experience points. Every watchtower discovered will reward you with experience. XP allows you to unlock new driver ranks necessary to unlock new vehicles and upgrades. You can track your progress in the profile menu by pressing down on the D-pad. Bridge repaired. Okay, great. It says now time to find the garage, which is now marked on the map. So let's go ahead and press OK. Here we are, truck on the bridge. We are looking for the garage. Oh yeah, it's over here, I think. Okay. I thought that said that it was marked on the map. It does not appear to be. So we're going to go explore and find the garage. But before we find the garage, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to park this truck with this trailer. We're going to be using this bridge quite a bit. I don't want this trailer to be stuck in the way, so I'm going to go ahead and park this truck with this trailer just off to one side. You know what? I am terrible at backing up trucks with trailers. I don't know why I'm so bad, but I'm terrible. Every single time I do it, it seems to jackknife the trailer. I don't really care in this scenario, so I'm just going to ram this thing. When in doubt, ram it out, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to make it? No, not gonna make it. Okay, let's detach the trailer and let's stop the engine in this truck. And instead of using this GMC truck to do this crazy terrain, I'm going to swap to the Chevrolet 6K 1500 truck. It's just as simple as selecting it from the map here and then hitting X again to jump to it. So we're going to drive this truck to the end. Okay, alright, made a mistake. We're going to go ahead and start over here, but before we move, we're going to change it to morning, because I hate driving in the sun. So again, back in the Chevy 1500 truck, we need to now get to the garage. Before we get to the garage, the next thing we are going to do here is we are going to use the map to find that upgrade. We are going to go get that upgrade. So, easiest way for us to get that upgrade is to probably go this way. Down to the fuel depot. And then this way. Up the hill. The upgrade. Let's go get that upgrade. Now that upgrade's important. That upgrade is basically a lift kit, and it works for this truck as well as a few others. So it's kind of important to get that upgrade in the beginning. Very easy to miss it. Oh, look at the sun through the trees. Holy smokes. That I was not expecting. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. That upgrade is actually quite important for this truck and for the trucks in the game. Having a bit of a lifted truck is helpful in deep mud situations and also snow. So we're definitely going to need that. So I'm not going to miss that upgrade. Okay, down the hill to the left. Okay, again, we're going to avoid the big puddle. We do not want to go in the big puddle, because if we go in, we're just going to get stuck. It's just time lost. Okay, perfect. We made it. Let's get some fuel. Don't really need it, but let's get it anyway. Whoa, what just happened there? I have no idea why the truck just went hard right. Anyway, moving on with life, I guess. Up the hill. Here's the first real off-roading challenge in this game so far. Look at the rocky terrain. This is why I really enjoy this game, is that you get to kind of like explore with a pickup truck and just kind of like drive and have fun. That's why I really do enjoy this game. It's kind of like therapeutic in a way to just kind of work at something without having to worry about other things like attacking you or damaging you or whatever. It's just good. It's a little less stressed than, say, like a shooting game or something like that. Oh, and I am gonna get stuck here in a second. Oh, no. I'm gonna make it through. Let's see if we can make it through. Ooh. And we're through. I think we're through. Yeah, we made it. Okay, good. Up and over the hill. Up and up and up and up. Come on, truck. Come on, truck. Good. Made it. Didn't even need low. Into a little mud pile on the opposite side. Up and out. Perfect. And here we go. Very first upgrade. We made it. Alright, so we're going to get the upgrade. Look, it says upgrade obtained. A raised suspension kit good for venturing down old roads or off-road terrain. Such items can be equipped via the customization menu in the garage, and it says available for current truck. Sweet. Okay, good. Happy about that. Let's put the handbrake on for a second. Pull up the map. We are going to go back this direction, and we're going to go on another little adventure here. The adventure is going to take us across this ridge over to this rocky terrain up here, up there, to this watchtower. We're here, so we might as well get this watchtower. So let's go ahead and do it. So let's unlock the wheels of the truck and kind of park it on this hill and see if we can turn it around. We are off to the next watchtower. Probably in a little while. I want to do a few things first, but once we've kind of finished a few things, we're going to basically start exploring the map. We're not going to do too many contracts right away, as much as we're going to explore and get some of the experience points from picking up the watchtowers. I think that would be a good way to get started. So a little bit of lag. Try not to roll the truck. Oops. Okay, we've just damaged the engine on that big rock, but whatever. No big deal. Over the next rock. Oops, we hit the truck again. No big deal. Again. Oh, just don't roll it. 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 Don't roll it, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna roll. It's right there. Oh wow, okay. I made it. Alright, good. Up and out the mud on the other side. Phew, okay. That was quite the challenge. Seems like we've made it though. Let's keep on going. Rolling the truck basically means that we have to start everything all over again from one of the recovery points, which would have been quite far away, and I don't really want to do that. So very lucky we didn't actually roll it. Okay, up the hill we go here. Alright. Back down the other side, and just be careful of the rocks. Again, this game mainly about reading the terrain. I don't want to hit that big rock on the right, but I don't want to drive off the rocky cliff here to the left. So yeah, made it through there nicely. Down the hill, and we should be at the watchtower. Boom, there we are. Just launch the observation. Skip the scene because we don't need to do it anymore. And here we go, we've done it. So now, the kind of crappy thing about that though is that nothing really unlocked. Like we already had the fuel depot. We already had the couple of things already available, so we didn't really gain very much other than experience from doing that watchtower. I have a feeling though that this house or something over here is going to be used for something in the future though, or maybe there's something hidden there that I don't know about yet. But yeah, anyway, so we've unlocked that. Now we're going to go down this road, very windy, steep hill. I'm going to put the markers fairly close together because it's a bit tricky, I think, to navigate through the trees here. Down the hill, and then over the bridge, and we're good. Okay, and off we go. Next adventure. Let's try not to get stuck. Okay, so I'm a little confused. Wow, okay, so I just go straight here. This doesn't really look like a path, to be honest with you, but it says to go this way rather than go that way, so we're gonna try it. Let's back up. Get a bit more momentum here. Put it in low. Oh, stuck. Wow, we are definitely stuck here. And what's making this challenging is there's some logs right there. Let's try low gear and up this side. Maybe this will work. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay, so we are going to try to go up onto this little platform on the left, whatever this is, and then over this log, this direction, this way. And try desperately not to get stuck. Well, that didn't really work either. Let's try this again. Come on, little Chevy, let's go. I'll winch myself a bit, but you know what? It's not cheating, let's just keep on going. Alright, here we go. Back down the hill. Ooh. Great. Make the turn. New turn here. I'm really trying to stay on the path. I do not want to just beeline straight down the hill. Okay, now we can pretty much beeline it straight down the hill. I'm not going to go through that mud on the right there. I'm just going to go to the left. What tree? Didn't need that tree. Perfect. And back onto the road. Great, awesome. Alright, now we're catching up to the main road. Whoa. Get the slide going. Perfect. Now we're off to go find the garage. Okay, crossing the bridge. This is the bridge course that we just completed. And the garage is to the right. There's a sign right there to tell us so. Garage to the right, gas to the left. So we're going to go to the right. So again, right here you're going to notice the terrain goes from concrete back to mud with some sort of sticks on the ground. I don't know if the sticks really mean anything. I've just noticed that it is a difference in the terrain. You don't normally see sticks like that lying everywhere. This next section gets quite muddy and rutted, so we're going to try to avoid the mud and ruts. Oh, I almost spun, but we're good. And up and out of the mud, back onto the concrete road. Again, I could worry about driving in the right lane, a sort of Grand Theft Auto style, but it doesn't really matter. I have never seen another vehicle on the road, so we can pretty much drive wherever the heck we want. But let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about how there's no actual people around. But anyway, we're doing good. Doing good. truck's not even really that beat up. We've got a little minor bit of damage to the engine, but no big deal. Nothing that's going to stop us from getting to our goal. Alright, it says water over road. Looks like a pretty big puddle. We're just going to send it right through. Oh, and look, it's not actually even that deep. No big deal. And here we are. Oh, and there's an upgrade. Oh, look. Okay, it says garage discovered. You've discovered your first garage. What you've done so far is the meat of the game. Explore and discover watchtowers, complete contracts to earn rewards, and find garages to improve or buy new vehicles. Now let's go inside. Okay. Upgrade location discovered. Well, it was right in front of us. We'll take that upgrade. This is Engageable all-wheel drive, not available for current truck. That's cool. It says show truck list. Oh, and it's available for the Fleet Star, which is actually that truck right there that we just unlocked. So perfect. Or that we just found. So we could get into that Fleet Star, but I know that Fleet Star's out of fuel, so we can't drive it with the way it is right now anyway. So we're just going to head to the garage and we'll see if we can customize this truck. So yeah, get to the garage. We just completed the contract. It says you can use this garage to turn your truck into a real monster. The local swamps will be your new stomping ground. When you're ready to take on a contract and get yourself out there. Alright, rewards, 200 experience, 850 bucks. Let's accept this. Let's move to the garage. Move the cursor out of the way. Alright, garage is used to store and upgrade customizable vehicles, sell vehicles also for traveling to other regions. You'll have to find a garage in the location to unlock it and use it. Not every location has a garage in it, so be sure to keep in mind where your closest garage is. Okay, cool. Let's customize the truck. Yeah, I don't really need the tooltips. So here's the engine. Everything seems to be locked. It says explore Michigan, USA to find this item. We're in Michigan, so we'll just keep exploring to find those. Gearbox, yeah, again, same deal. We don't have any of it. Suspension, oh look, we've got one raised suspension. So this is that upgrade that we got at the top of the hill. Let's go ahead and put this on. This is going to be super helpful. So let's install this. Tires, okay. One quick thing about tires. Tires, like any vehicle, even if you guys don't pay attention and you have your own kind of car or truck at home that you drive to work every day or whatever, the number one thing that makes the biggest difference to any vehicle in real life or in video games is tires, no matter what. Having the right tires is going to make a big difference. So if you look, we've got some 31-inch HS, I don't know what HS stands for, but highway tires or highway speed tires. These are not very good. These are terrible. Let's upgrade. So we don't have off-road. I would really like to get some sort of like off-road tire like this, or mud tires even. Like that would be really good. Again, we don't have these unlocked yet. It says we need to reach rank 7 in order to unlock them, and then 4 to unlock the off-road tires. Again, won't bother with those. So we're going to go back and have a look at what we've got here in the all-terrain section. So these 38-inch are good for on-road, average for mud, and average for off-road. The next is average for on-road, average off-road, good for mud, and then you've got average, good, and average. Everything else I think is probably similar. Just the difference is how big the tires are. These are 31-inch tires versus 35 and 38 inches. I tend to believe that a bigger wheel is harder for the engine to turn, but better traction and better application of torque when you're towing things. So I think we're going to go with the biggest ones we possibly can. I don't think it's worth having good off-road. I think it's probably better having good mud tires and average off-road and average on-road tires. So we're going to choose these ones right here for 2,500 bucks. All right, now, so we did tires. We got the winch. We don't have enough money for the autonomous scout winch. We really probably want this in the future because this is able to work when the truck is like flipped and upside down and the engine's no longer running. Kind of one of the requirements of the winch is that your engine needs to be running in order to power it. So this is an important upgrade when we really get extreme for off-roading in the future. Not really, we don't have the money for it, so we're just going to skip it for now. Diff lock, do we need it? Yeah, it's unlocked. We don't have an engageable diff. We don't have that part yet, so whatever. Frame add-ons. Oh, I didn't know there's that roof rack. Look at that roof rack. That's kind of cool. And that little mini one, that looks kind of goofy. And then you got trunk repair supplies. Yeah, I don't need the trunk repair supplies. Snorkel. Yes, let's do a snorkel. Let's get this mushroom thing. Whatever. I'm good with it. I don't really want to deal with water flooding the truck if it gets in the engine bay, so that's good. There's no more upgrades, so we've got just miscellaneous visuals now. I really like these side pipe threshold things. I think it looks really cool. Not going to bother with that though. Rear bumper, stock, yeah, everything else is locked. Rooftop, yeah, lights, whatever, I don't need that. Bumpers, stock, toe loops. I like the toe loops. I think the toe loops are kind of cool. Don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Rims, I don't like these second rims. I think the first set, this kind of classic looking set, is the best. So we're going to skip on those. One thing I will do for sure though is pick a different color for my truck. So the kind of like two-tone white and blue combo is good. These colors are obviously just solid colors. That's kind of nice actually, that blue. It's kind of like Ford Raptor blue or something. Anyway, getting distracted. White, solid white. Here's the blue color, the two-tone. Look at that. I really like this, I think. I think this black and kind of goldish color scheme is the best. The blue interior probably doesn't match very well. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. The red's nice too. That kind of like coffee and cream combo is okay. The green's nice, but I really think this is the one. I think this black and kind of gold one is the best. So let's go ahead and choose this. All right, and that is the truck that we've now customized. So yeah, that's the truck as it now sits, as we've customized it. So again, I think that's probably going to be it for all the time now we have on this first episode. Thank you all so much for joining and watching the very first episode of BenBChill Gaming. Again, my name is Ben. Thank you all if you have listened and watched this entire show. Please do me a huge favor. Click the like, comment, subscribe. Do all the standard YouTube stuff you guys know. Please click the like button. Please click subscribe if you guys find this stuff interesting. I will be making more episodes in the future, just depending on what feedback is like from you guys out there. If this kind of stuff is interesting, if you like to sit and play games and chill with me, please do let me know. Leave a comment below if there's stuff you'd like to see or stuff you'd like to try or something I did wrong. Again, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Again, like, comment, subscribe. It'll help me a lot in the near future, just moving forward. So if you don't mind doing that, that would be great. Otherwise, everybody take care, and remember, when you are gaming, enjoy them and be chill. Bye bye.